Big. What's going on, guys? My name is David Black. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Have you seen the weather? Yeah, it's rainy, I am drenched, and the only thing good in this weather is a two-stroke 350cc twin cylinder. This, my friends, is an RD350. Yup, you heard it right. It's a 350 low torque edition. The RD in the RD350 stands for Rajdoot itself. So, what do you know about this motorcycle? So this motorcycle is actually a two-cylinder. Since it's a two-stroke, there's your carburetor and it's air-cooled. You can see one exhaust pipe that's moving all the way from here, and there is also a secondary exhaust pipe. The RD350 came in two versions. One is the high torque and one is the low torque. This one is your torque induction. That means your low torque. You can see the speedometer. It goes all the way up to 200. I don't think anyone has had the guts to take it 200, but it's a Rajdoot and someone should. The two-stroke engines are actually very tuner friendly in case you do it right. You can bore it, you can also increase the spark size, and then these things can flunk super bikes easily. An RD350 may be one of your dream bikes or maybe one of your dad's dream bike, because in case you have never heard about this vehicle was what your dad used to have a dream on. The RD350 was launched during the time of 1980s-ish, and at that time there was not much a liking for those kind of bikes, because this, being a two-stroke, had pathetic mileage. And by pathetic I meant, in those times, like in 1990s, 1980s, this vehicle used to give you only 15 to 20 kilometer per liter, and nowadays those kind of vehicles gives you 50 kilometer per liter. I think we need to start riding this beast. This beast is an amazing, and it's itching me to ride it. Let's go on a ride on the RD350 where I will tell you what this feels like. And before that, cold start up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go! That's what an RX sounds like. And no, it's not an RX, it's an RD. Let's rev it a bit. Can you see something? Yeah, that's an RD. I think we need to go for a ride. Don't you agree? Let's do this. Yeah, so since this dude was sitting behind me, it was very awkward for me to talk. And so I decided, okay, I think I'm going to do a voiceover. So I'll tell you how this vehicle felt. I think let's start it. Yep, let's go. The RD is actually very nimble bike. It's actually very easy to handle and actually very smooth for a vehicle from 1980s. Yeah, a 1980s vehicle that's old, that's older than me, and that by 20 years almost. The RD is something I actually dreamt of and was actually very scared of. And by that I mean like it was a scary bike to ride because of it being a 350cc, even though it is nothing compared to a classic 350. Classic 350 is nowhere in the league. This is an all new level. I did just take it out for a short spin, and the only thing I found out was I need this in my life. This is an amazing vehicle. I will actually quit the talking for a bit and let you enjoy the sound. But since we're stuck in traffic, I will let you know about some of the specs. So the RD350, as I told, was a Japanese import vehicle. So this Japanese import vehicle came in India in the 1980s. But as a fun fact, these all units that came in India were those discontinued in Japan due to emission norms. I did show you the smoke before, right? Those emission norms really made sense. This concept of having a two-stroke was very interested by me, as my dad used to own an RX and I never got to ride it because I was not old enough. And I highly apologize due to these raindrops coming and spoiling the image, but I think we need to work with it. I was saying, the RD has a very sweet sound, and I will make you hear it as soon as we clear this traffic. Something that I actually noticed about this RD was, and this I noticed like after the ride when I was editing the video, was this tachometer was going crazy. I'm like, wow, like, damn, that's crazy. Let's get on the road. Let me shut my mouth for a bit, and I will let you give you some information when we reach our first pit stop.
ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ವಾ ಇದನಾ
Yep, we made it to our first pit stop, the fuel station. As I told you, the RD has pathetic mileage. It gives you somewhere around 25 km per liter. We need and should have moderate fuel. So there is something interesting with vehicles like an RD or an RX, that these vehicles do not have a separate tank for oil. So as you see, the oil is added with the petrol. That's a fun fact. And I'll explain you when they pour it in.
And yes, we are filling petrol.
Yeah, you heard me right. I was filling petrol.
Huh? Off ಮಾಡಿದಾ?
And this guy was complaining about the smoke. Hashtag emission norms.
This is to ask me if I do wheelies in this. Dude, it's an RD. It's an RD, bro. I can't do wheelies in this. It's not mine. See, bro, I'm a vlogger now.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ RD350 RX ಮುಂಚೆ ಬಂತು.
This is hilarious. See me and the guy struggling to open this fuel cap. Bruh. This took a while.
Yep.
See that? That's what oil he's putting. That's cooking oil. That is added with the fuel, so
100 cash on coating,
it stops
100 cash on coating.
corrosion inside the tank, and also it helps, for a better power vehicle. Wow! And this smell was intense. I love this kind of petrol smell. Gotcha.
ಗೆ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 19 ಆಯಿಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Here it for you. The only thing I could say was okay.
ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಆನ್
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ.
And here's the best part.
ಓಕೆನಾ?
I stalled it. Wow.
ಹಿಂದಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ
I need to get a better setup. I agree. Trust me, it's going to get worse. At least you can see the tachometer clearly.
Which one? This one, no? Oh yeah. I studied here, bro. I studied in CMR NPS. And college I did in presidency, besides Hindi only.
What was I thinking? I had to give it some of my biodata. Smart me. Cows. Imagine they're just run behind me.
The weather and the RS.
RD, but okay, works.
Combination made for life.
I agree.
ಸಖತ್ ಪವರ್ ಇದೆ.
I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching the video and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and like the channel. And it is me, Stay Black, signing off. And see you in the next video. Peace. Let's go.